Hi, this is Ty coming at you today. We're going to review a movie, Se7en, starring Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. I have a special guest here with me too for this review. Trevor Blackstone is here to review this movie with us.
I like this movie because it's a real thinker. Some of the movies you see these days, you just watch it, and, okay, it's a good movie. It's a thriller, and it gets you to thinking. Why don't you read the back, Tyler?
Se7en is a Syrian psychological thriller about two detectives on the trail of a vicious serial killer who chooses his victims according to the 7 deadly sins, which are, Trevor?
There are gluttony, pride, greed, sloth, envy, lust, and wrath.
In this movie, the murders start with the deadly sin gluttony and continues throughout with the last of the 6 deadly sins.
One of the main characters in this movie, Brad Pitt, who stars in Fight Club, plays Detective Mills, who just transferred to the New York area after 5 years of homicide. He works with Detective Somerset,
which is Morgan Freeman's character, who's been working in the New York area for almost 30 years and is on his way to retirement.
After, ironically, 7 days.
7 days of these deadly sins that they encounter through all of these murders. So, Trevor, what did you think of Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman's performance in this movie?
Alright, now Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman worked very well together in this movie. Brad Pitt played kind of the younger, more arrogant, go-getter kind of types. Morgan Freeman, he was the thinker. He always did his studying. He did it perfectly by the book. Not always by the book, but he was a thinker. Brad Pitt was kind of the younger, jumping around like when you have a 5-year-old. But how about you?
Yeah, I thought Brad Pitt did really good. I thought that he plays a character who really doesn't want to let things affect him. Like, doesn't want to let things go to his head. And you see that a lot in this movie with his character. He lets a lot of stuff get to his head, and it turns out to not be very good in the long run. So Morgan Freeman I thought was really good too. Like you said, he's kind of the older guy who's there, kind of knows the ropes, already he's done this before. Never seen anything quite like this 7 deadly sin murder, but yeah, he's the thinker. He thinks things through. Instead of acting, he likes to wait and get all the facts straight before he actually does some action. So they're definitely both, they're very opposites of each other.
Yes,
in this movie,
definitely.
I thought. Yeah.
That's why it makes them such a good pair.
Yep.
So overall, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was really good. I thought the first maybe half an hour was really slow paced, and then it picked up after the first murder. It's definitely not a movie for the weak stomach.
Yes.
There's a lot of gore and some pretty sick stuff. There's jumpy parts. If you're a scary movie person, you'll like this.
Oh yes, always have a lady by your side.
Yes. Date movie.
Date movie.
No, okay. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I'd probably give it, 3 out of 4 stars probably for my rating. 3.5, 3 out of 4.
Which is a good rating, yeah.
Yeah. So, it ended very well. I'm not going to tell you the ending. That would ruin it. But, yeah, I really liked this movie. I thought everyone did a great job. Gwyneth Paltrow was also in this movie. She did a good job.
Yes.
And,
did a fine job.
Yeah, Trevor, what do you...
I would definitely give it a 3 out of 4 stars. It's a very thinker movie. If you like to think, if you like detective movies, murder, thriller, definitely one for you. That's about it. It's just 3 out of 4 stars. It's really hard to get 4 out of 4, so yeah, very good job for especially a movie in the 90s.
If you watch this movie and you like Brad Pitt's performance, you might also want to see the movie coming out soon, Inglourious Bastards. It's a Nazi movie. It should be really good. Banging some heads in. You gotta like that. If you like Morgan Freeman, you can see him in...
More recently, The Bucket List.
with Jack Nicholson.
Yes. Which another great actor.
Another great movie too. Very good movie. Very sad, but very good. Thank you for watching our movie review of the movie Seven, directed by David Fincher. Hopefully you liked it, and if you did like our movie review, I would encourage you to leave a comment posting a movie that you would like to see us review, and that would be greatly appreciated, I think.
Definitely.
And now we're gonna lead you out with a clip.
Do you like what you do for a living? These things you see?
You have to wear blinders sometimes. Most times.
Detective William Somerset is looking for a way out.
You're retiring. 6 more days and you're all the way gone.
So how long have you lived here?
Too long.
Detective David Mills is looking for a way in.
We'll be spending every waking hour together from now until the time I leave. I'll show you who your friends and enemies are.
Look, I've worked homicide 5 years. Not here.
Now,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a homicide.
they're caught in a game
No fingerprints and no witnesses of any kind.
Nope. About the only thing we know about that guy right now is he's totally insane.
where the price of sin is death.
There are 7 deadly sins. Gluttony,
You're going to come take a look at this?
greed,
No one touches anything.
sloth, wrath, pride, lust, and envy. 7. You can expect 5 more of these.
Body was found on Tuesday morning.
I hate this city.
We're gonna get who did this.
This will be the very definition of swift justice.
There are 2 more bodies, 2 more victims.
This guy's methodical, exacting, and worst of all, patient.
He's laughing at us.
He had a gun.
He's 2 murders away from completing his masterpiece.
Let's finish it.
Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
7.